For cheap D2R items, visit AoEAH.com. You get 3% off with the code Arreat. Check the link in the description. We are writing the year 2026, and all Sanctuary is dominated by dark warlocks. What? All Sanctuary? No. There is a small barbarian village still resisting, focusing on honorable combat by weapon and shield. There you will find the strongest barbarians in the lands, and in this video we take a look at their mighty arsenal of swords and axes, as well as jewelry and armor pieces. We will see barbarian kings who have proven themselves in countless battles, and we also take a look back at the roots, because Art of War has a very long tradition. It goes back to the year 2004, of course still in the old version of the game. And up to this day there is still an active scene there fighting almost every day. At this point much thanks to 2Nice who helped me gain insights. And of course a big thank you to the AoW admins and everyone who participated. The AoW barbarians were founded in Germany, originally meeting in the D2JSB forums. The first organization for regulated BVB duels formed around 2004-2005, and in the year 2006 there was a very active scene on the EU server yet. Later American players also came over, and by now Art of War is international. My personal BVB career already began in patch version 1.09, back then still using 08 Arreats and a needy max armor. At some point after patch version 1.10, I had a longer break from computer games, in which I lost my old account due to inactivity. When I later returned, I had to start from zero and painstakingly rebuilt my Amazon, but it wasn't enough for a strong BVB barb. Resurrected then brought the reset, and from day one I had the goal of building a proper BVB barb again. It took some time, but last year I finally joined the AoW Barbarians. Here you can see my current build. I have an Arreat Colossus sword with min and max damage, a red plus 5 BO helm, and a red Arreat Kraken shell with 2 open sockets and almost 2300 defense. In the Storm Shield I have to use an IAS damage to mana jewel, and in this high AR setup I just wear 2 Raven Frosts. For my high def setup I have to swap in my stat ring, because then I can put on my sacred armor. In the sideboard I also have a Colossus blade which needs slightly less IAS, a Grief for other BVB formats, and also various armor pieces. I can put together a BOTD setup anytime, and as you can see, I've got quite a lot of standard melee items in my stash. My first opponent in the rankings was Urnero, a true expert who knows how to get the best out of budget builds. He repeatedly proves that you can win games even without high-end gear. He has an Arreat Berserker axe with high maximum damage, which is a very good choice. The average damage is very high compared to other weapon types of the same speed. Urnero also likes to play his EBOTD Zerker axe in combination with his steel carapace or his arcanes, both ethereal and perfect defense rolls. This allows him to play setups in different colors. Some time ago Swiss created the AoW King Tournament, in which the barbarians fight for the King title. Once determined, the King awaits the winner of the finals in the next tournament, who then will fight the King, and thus get the chance to claim the throne. But the king can also decide to participate normally in the KO rounds, risking to lose his crown even earlier. These events take place regularly, and the first barbarian king was Goku. Here you can see his current setup. He has a mighty Arreat Colossus sword with 30 base IAS and 2 max damage, socketed with a needy max jewel. On his head we see a plus 5 BO Visio barb helm with over 400 defense, and rolling plus 31 life was just enough to get the red color. Additionally a red sacred armor with more than 2500 defense, a true trophy as well. He also has a nice jewel in his storm shield. AoW barbarians need the damage to mana mod for their resource management, because no potions are allowed here. The current king is D2R, a player who has been playing BVB for a very long time and has a lot of experience. But not only that, he is very high equipped. His weapon is a mighty Arreat Colossus sword with 2 open sockets. This is probably one of the most powerful swords that currently exist. I personally have only heard of one comparable Colossus sword that is said to spill blood in the Korean BBB League. The helm is a plus 4 BO Visio Guardian crown with almost 480 defense and 39 life. His armor has nearly 2650 defense and plus 11 strength. Additionally, D2R has 2 different storm shields with almost perfect jewels. As mentioned, the King tournament is organized by Swix, and of course his Barb card is also part of the action. He once had a completely red setup, and was the owner of that mighty Colossus sword which is now wielded by D2R. He just had socketed it differently. Additionally another beautiful barb helm, and an exquisite shadow plate with 2400 defense and perfect 60 life. He unfortunately dismantled this setup, but it will always be remembered. Here you can see his new build. Of course he has a very strong sword again, but this time running a stat diadem. IQ is now a long-standing admin veteran. His barbarian often plays a completely blue setup, with a 2-socketed 4 BO Visio barb helm and an armor with over 2600 defense. That of course looks very noble. Among his weapon repertoire we can find this cruel legendary mallet. Absolutely GG. IQ also has an Arreat Colossus sword with extra max damage and an Arreat Balrog blade with 20 base IAS and extra attack rating. In his sideboard he has a high def helm and 2 different storm shields. Like that, he can prepare for every fight. Over time the Art of War community has grown more and more, and so I'm happy to introduce several more players who present their setups. Igorot plays an Arreat Colossus sword with max damage and extra attack rating, a 2-socketed Visio barb helm with 4 BO and 5 shout, and a 2600 def armor. Funzi has a blue setup consisting of a strong Balrog blade, a plus 5 BO Guardian crown with a fancy jewel, and a sacred armor with over 2400 defense. Helmut is fairly new and came to Art of War after watching my videos, and he has some very nice setups yet. Here you can see a blue one with a cruel Balrog blade. In addition to the Visio mod, the helm has another 5% attack rating bonus from the Light Radius mod, and the armor is a lacquered plate with 2300 defense. In his second blue setup he plays a Zod Colossus sword with 40 IAS and extra AR, a stylish Conqueror crown, and a blue sacred armor with more than 2400 defense, but only one socket. But Helmut also has a completely red build, consisting of a colored champion sword, a guardian crown with 39 life, and a sacred armor that has 2 sockets but no self-repair. Tasso plays an Arreat Berserker axe with a gnome rune, a red destroyer helm that brings solid defense, and a magic 2-socketed Arreat armor. He also has a fully red setup, consisting of a Zod Berserker axe with 40 attack speed, and a sacred armor that has a whopping 55 life. Webby is a player from my Discord community. He plays a black BOTD build with an ethereal Arreat and a steel carapace. A strong budget high def build, which I also recommend in my guide. Fury is a German player from the guild MQT. He plays an Arreat Berserker axe that brings some max damage, a beautiful barbed diadem with 38 stats, and an Arreat Sacred armor with 2 sockets and over 2600 defense. His buddy Joga has also been around for some time now. He plays a stylish Arreat Highland blade, which has 20 base IAS and some max damage. Further, he has a stat diadem and a black Hades with a nice defense roll. All these barbarians have very beautiful items. The inventory looks a bit different for each of them, but for simplicity, I did not recreate that accurately here. But I have an overview of various rings that are played in the scene. Here of course attack rating, strength, dexterity, life and mana are desired. Further, there is a smaller collection of uncommon rare items that can definitely be used for special builds. Just watch and enjoy. We have now seen lots of beautiful items in this video, but it is not over yet. We still have something very special for the finish. If there are barbarians who have even more crazy gear, then it's the AoW barbarians who still fight in old Diablo 2 Legacy. After 20 years, quite a few top tier items have accumulated there of course. Here you can see the setup owned by 2 Nice. He has a 40 IAS Arreat Berserker axe with 2 open sockets, containing a low and a gnome rune. He further has a blue Arreat Conqueror crown with +5 to BO and 717 defense. His blue sacred armor has 2666 defense and reduced requirements. The barbarian is called Hercules. In this compilation you can see the complete setup. And this is what the Barb would look like in Resurrected. Since I rebuilt everything in offline mode, you can admire him in the new graphics as well. Vitis has a very beautiful red setup, again a super strong Berserker axe, an E-Rap Visio helm with +5 to BO and over 750 defense, and a sacred armor with almost 2650 defense and 41 life. A very beautiful setup, and for sure you can take a look at it in the new graphics either. I was also given this old picture of the European Barb family. As you can see, a lot was going on there. And even today, the LOD Barbs fight multiple days a week. Looking at these beautiful items, you can understand why players don't want to give that up. The old graphics are actually not that bad. Anyone who grew up with still loves it. At this point, great respect to all legacy Barbs. Here we can see the absolute top items that are distributed among them. There are incredibly many E-Rap Berserker axes with 2 open sockets and 40 IAS, one more beautiful than the other. Each of them would easily be the most powerful axe in D2R. Besides the axes, there are also some strong mallets and swords. Then we come to the best Barb helms, and here again every single piece is absolute top class. They all have more than 700 defense each, Visio mod, +5 to BO, and other useful adds. Unfortunately we do not see anything like this in Diablo 2 Resurrected yet. Guardian and Conqueror Crown are of course the most beautiful Barb helms, and many of these ones are Arreat. There are also some really strong armors. The most popular colors are red and blue again. You have now seen a ton of items that altogether are worth millions of forum gold. Still today such legacy items are of course extremely valuable. So there are plenty of reasons to always keep an eye out for rare loot. Even if the chances are low, just one lucky drop could pay out for life. Anyone who wants to join the Art of War community will find the Discord link in the description below. I say goodbye, take care, and may the loot be with you. So strong and dashing, courageous when bashing, faithful and friendly with stories to share. Bounce over stones and the trees in the forest, jumping along as their song fills the air. Gummy barbs, bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy barbs. War cries and mystery, shouting their history. Come share the secret of barberry juice. Their legend is growing, they take pride in knowing. Go make a barb and join our team. Gummy barbs, bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventures that's beyond compare. They are the gummy barbs. They are the gummy barbs.
Come on. Follow me.